Hi there! If you're watching this, you need to know how to clean out a leech tank, so let's do this together, one by one. So first thing we ought to do is we're going to take this piece of glass, we're going to place it over to the side, somewhere where we're going to be able to find it again, so that's against here. The next step is to remove these rubber bands that hold down the cloth layer at the top that just keeps the area concealed without letting them able to just climb out. Next step, we obviously just pull back that little cloth layer, and then we take this little box. So what the box is going to do is it's going to hold the wiggles or your leech, just while you're cleaning them out. So I'm getting the forceps here, and I'm just going to lift this out. If you're worried at this stage, there's gardening gloves available to you, which you can use instead of being near something that could, in theory, bite you, but you probably will not. So next what we're going to do is we're going to grab 2 cups of water, just to get a little bit of water at the bottom of this for the leeches. My leech in particular, it is able to breathe in water and air, but it's nice for them to have the options. We don't want to fill it up the whole way, and we want to use some of the liquid from their own container, as that is dechlorinated. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to pick out wiggles, and there's going to be a bit here where I've sped up the footage a little bit. This can be extremely finicky, but so long as you take your time with it, it helps to try and grab sort of where the part they've grabbed is. It won't work every single time, but once you are doing it long enough, you'll see eventually they will detach from both ends, as you can see here, and then it's just a matter of keeping their butt away from the surfaces long enough to get a proper hold on them, and then lift them out into the secondary storage container. Now that's going to be a problem for us again later. Again, I sped up the footage for that side of things. So we're just going to place those outside now. And we're going to take the little lid to the plastic container and pop it on here. Now, this is the bit where I hate that I recorded in vertical, but here we go. We're going to just latch these little edges on like so. So the next step, just pop them right over to the side. This is super duper easy. This just takes a lot to explain. Off to the side, we're just going to go over here, grab this little towel, and the towel is going to be thrown lovingly across the top of this little container. There we go, just straighten it out, and there we have it. So the next step of the process is to group this colander, and then we're going to take the container through here. We've got a little cloth. I'm going to set that out for you in advance, or you're going to set it out for yourself, depending. We're going to take out the ornaments, that is the dragon's head, and then we've got the sea anemone, and then we're going to take this thing, pour all of the water out, all of the stones, shimmy it a little bit. There can be a little bit left over, but it's best to get as many as you can reasonably. We're just going to take that, shimmy it down to flat, and then we're going to add a little bit of hot water through it, just like that. Wonderful. Once you got that, we're going to take that directly back into the container, like that, and then sugar it until it's flat. Then what we're going to do is grab the ornaments, like this, and leave a quick clean off on the side of the cloth. Normally I would do this more thoroughly, but I only had one hand while recording. So yeah, we're just going to pop that back. One. And then we're going to try this off real quick. And again, I'm just going to pop it in, and if you'll notice, I'm just going to scrumble in now. Yeah, to keep it steady. Next step, we're going to move it back to where it's supposed to be. And we're going to take this big thing of water. So you see here, there, and here is the water. I will let that out for you, or you can get your own dechlorinated water. Personally, I use 7.5. We're going to fill up to just below the top of the dragon's head. That way there is a bit of dry land for the water to feel like it. They don't always, but sometimes they do, so it's nice to give them the option. I don't know why I did not speed up the footage for pouring this water, but I did. So here we go, it's all filled up. Next is we're just going to take our boy and unwrap him like a present. Pop him over here. There we go. And pop him over with some difficulty again. One-handed. Fucking nightmare. There we are. Eventually we go. Pop the lid off. And here is the next stage of our nightmare. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the first easy bit of the way, which is we're going to grab this, that. I could probably grab my hands. I just chose not to. That's a demonstration. It seems like this confidence in the design. And then we start the process again of trying to grab them and pull them out. And basically polish them up again, grab them at the end that is currently attached. It tends to help. The worst end is the rear end. Which one is that? It's the one that moves a bit less and is usually attached. But eventually we are going to the point where you get a little grab on them. There you are. And you can't really see properly there, but they just plopped them back in gently. So yeah. Next up, just going to tap those off. Pop them over here in the little fun container. Then we take this little container of water, and we're going to pour it directly into here. I really should put some Subway surface footage over this. This is fucking bland. Yep, just pop the container to the side, and then we start this part of the process. So we're just going to toss down the canvas, like so. I say canvas, it's actually cheesecloth, but anyways, so what we're going to do next is we're just going to put the rubber bands over it. There we go. I had to swap the camera because can't do that with one hand. And yep, once that's in place, we're going to pop the glass back on. Nice and easy. It does have a direction, but it should be easy enough to work out. Toss a little towel over the top so it stays nice and dark inside. Then the next thing to do is just get rid of the water, which goes predictably just straight in the toilet. And then you just pop these lids in here like that. And hey presto, you're done.